Where are we, Gaurav?
No idea where we are.
And I bought a pickle in a bag. So this is exciting.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking.
Светлее? Ну вот мне тоже кажется светлее.
Kurz, weiter.
Do you have any comments so far?
Hey, that's so exciting. I mean, we have 20 more minutes before the train takes off or train starts.
And we have been dreaming of doing this for years. So this is like a really crazy experience to finally make it a reality.
Absolutely.
So we're very
It's
excited.
it's a little dark here. I'm pretty sure there's other lights on here, which we'll figure out in a while. It's still early days, but
Hopefully we don't drive each other crazy in such a small space. But yeah, so far so good, right?
is it recording? Hey, so guys, we woke up early in the morning and to this beautiful view. It's been going around like this for the last couple of hours, and we're just about to start eating our breakfast. We got these beautiful glasses loaned from our conductor.
So what we're gonna do is there's like a samovar that's full of hot water constantly, and it actually turns out there's a microwave here on the train in our car as well, and a cold water dispenser. So we were very worried about not having enough cold water, and we were thinking we were just gonna like get hot water in our bottle and let it cool off and then drink it. But it turns out they have cold water. So what we're going to do is we're going to make our 2-minute oatmeal for breakfast. And we have some bread and cream cheese and other things to eat too.
Honey.
We picked up some honey, yeah. So I think we're all set. We'll show you what our breakfast looks like in a little while.
About to see the world in action, what we can be. Life with no distractions, we'll get away. This is what we waited for. Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me.
What do we have in Gara?
We're eating some oatmeal with some dried nuts, dried fruits inside it. And Katie's also eating
I've
bread
got
with
some bread
cream cheese.
and then my tea. Gaurav doesn't drink tea, so
Yeah, so we're all excited that we're all set up for our first breakfast.
we're doing pretty good. So that's the bathroom. It's actually a decent size, a lot bigger than an airplane. And then we're gonna give
Have a
you
dustbin, throw your stuff around here.
and we're gonna give you a little tour of our berth.
So you generally get a pass and that locks and unlocks your thingy, but for some reason ours is not working, so we don't have a pass, but otherwise you tap it and then only then would you be able to slide through your door.
Okay, so should close this. This is our berth. Basically there's storage up above, and we've put some of our bedding up there. We'll get it down when we go to bed tonight. And then they give you a couple hangers to hang your coats on. So we're using those hangers.
They also give you towels. They
yeah.
generally come in these nifty compartments like that. So you get like towels, there's space for you to store stuff.
Yeah,
So
there's
we've
like
got
a
some of
nifty
our
area.
edibles down here. And then in the evening when you want to sleep, or even during the day if you want to sleep, all you have to do is move this over to the other side, and then you have pickle that again now. And once all of this is here, then you can just press the lever down here, and this rolls up, and that's your bed.
And then you just have like the
They
pillows.
give you a couple of pillows and a bed sheet or a blanket for you to feel warm and cozy under. So that's the setup over here, guys.
And do you want to show everybody where the samovar is?
Oh, the
So it's at the
samovar.
other end opposite the bathroom. And it's down here.
And then there's stuff for you to.
There's like a little area.
You can.
Use the microwave, sink,
There's
and
water
over
supplies
here
as
there
well.
is water. And that's the tour.
Looking back, eyes on the freeway, Bonnie and Clyde, a classic cliche. We're on the run, this is what we waited for.
Right here, you can see a timetable of the train from Moscow to Vladivostok and Vladivostok to Moscow. These are all local times, so it talks about all the different time zones we're going through. Right now we are here. The last stop we passed was Mogocha at 2:51 local time. As you can see in Moscow, it's still only 9:10, which means over here we're 6 hours ahead now. It's about 3:11. So the next stop's going to be at 4:25, which is going to be Amzar. So yeah, very handy timetable. It tells you how long it's going to stop. It's in English and in Russian, so you know exactly how long you're going to be there for. So another handy tip.
Hey, so we are playing cards and we're going to have lunch pretty soon. So a baker came by and sold us some bread, and we asked if it was vegetarian. We're assuming yes. He told us what was inside, but we didn't understand him. So we're gonna have that and some noodles. Yeah, and we're playing bush rummy, which is a game we learned taking the Canadian train across Canada, actually. So we met some friends there, and they taught us how to play this. So yeah, so that's lunch for us.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out. I'm done living life with the lights out. Die with my own doubts. Be free with me. Be free.
Good morning. So we have reached Irkutsk, and we've stopped for a brief time, and this marks just over the halfway point of our journey. So at this point we have almost exactly 3 days left on the train. We've been on the train 3 days so far, and yeah, we're coming up on the largest freshwater body in the world, so that'll be really fun to see. Lake Baikal. Garo was giving me instructions from where he's like happily snoozing because it's only just about 8 in the morning. Yeah. Eating breakfast.
Yep.
And ice cream. Eskimo. Hey everyone, so we are in the dining car.
Hey guys, this is where you get amazing.
So we're vegetarians, and it can be a little bit tough to find vegetarian food.
But they do have veggie
They
options.
have a couple, yeah. So
They have the veggie borscht, which is really good, the veggie borscht. And the fried potatoes with mushroom. We had both of these yesterday. Turned out really good. And very reasonably priced. 350 rubles for a main course and 250 rubles for the borscht. There's a lot of other meat options as well if you're a meat eater. We heard in some reviews online that food's not as great and slightly more expensive, but The prices here seem fairly reasonable. I mean, you're obviously welcome to get noodles and there's the hot water samovar in every compartment. But if you do have options, if you get bored of the food you've got, definitely have options here. Breakfast looks pretty interesting as well. So you got a fair few options. And the best part is you get amazing scenery. So what you're seeing behind you right now is Lake Baikal, which is largest, if not the largest freshwater body in the world, and it's completely frozen over. So you get to enjoy beautiful views whilst having a reasonably priced meal, I suppose.
Oh, we should say though that the serving sizes are not very big.
Yep.
They're okay. Like we got full yesterday, but we also ate some noodles to kind of supplement. So it's not like a huge meal when you order, but it's not bad.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, like with no.
Alright, so that's how you shop in Russia. If the train doesn't stop at the right platform, you just hop across platforms and go buy your supplies.
Let's see if we can find where it is.
Are in my right pocket.
So Gaurav, tell us what lovely thing just happened.
So we're just in this city called Krasnoyarsk, I think, and one of the passengers, she met up with a friend. I think she's local and she's traveling the train with us. And it was a friend's birthday, so he gave a cake. And I think they offered cake to everybody in the coach. So now we have 2 huge slices of what looks to be traditional Siberian chocolate cake from the smells of it. It looks delicious. I hope it tastes as delicious as it looks.
This is pretty much how we spend our time, playing bush rummy, drinking wine, having a good time.
About to see the world in action, what we can be, like with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
Good morning, it's about 7 in the morning and we're pulling, it's the 7th day of our train trip and we're pulling to Vladivostok, which is our final stop. So just like a few final thoughts about the experience. It wasn't what I expected, definitely. I think like the scenery, I'd expected different scenery. I expected it to be a lot colder, so I was expecting a lot more snow and things like that. But overall, I really liked it. I felt like the service was good. It was clean. It was nice. And first class is like a great way to travel, especially if you're like doing it for so long.
Yeah, I mean, I gotta think a little about it. It's definitely not what I expected it to be. Having said that, it's not in a negative way. I think it's a very positive thing that'll remain with me, and I'm pretty sure it'll remain with Katie for the rest of our lives. It's a very emotional thing because it's a big bucket list item, and I think that's it's been on our list for so long. And I think having been through it and spending 7 days, I'm trying to recollect where the 7 days went. So that kind of gives you an idea of how there's very few things for you to do, but at the same time there's so many things for you to do. Your mind gets decluttered, you get your thoughts to yourselves, and you're in this isolated space for over 7 days, which I think is an essential experience. And I think that in itself is the essence of Trans Siberian Railway. You're by yourself with your thoughts.
I mean, because a lot of the times we didn't have any Wi-Fi connection or anything like that, so it's kind of like you're forced to disconnect and not use social media and not be checking your emails and things like that. So it's really nice to not feel that pressure, I guess, and kind of, it was a little bit hard too because you're kind of addicted to those things in a way, but really enjoyed, like, disconnecting I think was the big thing for me, and also it was a unique experience, just like our carriage attendant was really cool. Kind of like a unique character. I don't think we'll ever forget that. So, yeah, I think like I'm really glad we did it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And just to add on, I mean, not to say the scenery wasn't good. I think it was really good in places. The sunsets were dramatic. Lake Baikal was definitely a highlight. There's some really cool bridges and the river flowing alongside. So I think we had something else in mind, but all in all, I think it was definitely a 4-star out of 5 at the very least.
It's worth
With me, yeah. Be free, be free, be free.